Yes, please. Go ahead.
Okay. First, let me
No,
start with.
Miss Anu, we have some protocols. So
I'm
hold
so
on, we
sorry.
will be called to speak. All right. So, Radhika, over to you.
Yes, yes. Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of our academy, I warmly welcome you for today's workshop on Set Your Goals, Build Your Image. I am Miss Radhika and I am truly honored to guide you through today's program. So before we begin, let me ask you something. How many times we set a goal in excitement but losing momentum within days or weeks? If you think yay or nay, please feel free to use chat box. Come on, come on, come on. How many of you think that we do in excitement but we lose its momentum? Come on, you can give me a thumbs up or thumbs down, whatever it is. Okay. Yeah, okay. Thank you. And how often we hesitate to step forward, not because we lack capabilities, but because we are concerned about perception of others or of our own. Do you agree with that? Yes? Okay. Thank you. So today's workshop is designed to help us to shift from good intention to consistent action. And in this session, we are going to actually know how to drive a success. Is it just a talent or commitment to our goals? Supported by the strength to shape of self-image that aligns who we want to be. And we all know that these workshops aren't by accidents. They happen because our academy believes in continuous learning and our leadership who takes in time, her energy, her intention for creating meaningful growth experiences. With this, it is my privilege to invite the person who champions this initiative learnings and keeps our academic as a space for growth and excellence. Please join your hands to bring our one and only Ms. Tarannum Sheikh for opening address.
Thank you very much, Radhika. That's a wonderful introduction and a great welcome. Thank you very much. So, do you know the very famous speech by Martin Luther King Jr.? I have a dream. Okay, so I want to start with, I'm quite inspired by this speech. So I wanted to start with his famous line, I have a dream, and share what is my dream. I have a dream that I want to help every individual who comes into my life and leave them better than they found themselves. I have a dream that every people I work with don't just move forward with tasks, work, and deadlines, but I have a dream to help them discover their purpose. Because a goal without a purpose is just a thought. This is what I truly believe. So everything that we do or we have done in this year and the year before and the year before is all so that we can help you find that purpose, so that you stay aligned to your goals that truly matter to you. And that is why today's session feels so special. It brings a beautiful blend of clarity, intention, goal setting, and also my favorite topic, personal image, which I can't wait to see what Anu has planned today for. To tell you about Anu, she is a beautiful blend of competency and warmth. I've talked a lot about this in my book. Someone who is charismatic has a blend of warmth and competence. Someone who knows how to work, okay, and also makes helps others believe in themselves. And that's what Anu brings to the table. I met Anu last year. It's a very brief association that we've had, thanks to this wonderful community, Toastmasters community, that helped us align each other. And after a conversation, I felt that there were so many things that aligned for each other. They were like not just our goals, but also our passion for work, passion for helping people. That is also something that I feel is distinctly special about Anu. That made me think that if my goal is also to help people, just like Anu's goal is, how about if we bring her as the facilitator for today's workshop so she can help us stay aligned to the goals and help us stick to the bigger purpose of our life. And it's not just about work tasks and deadlines, but it's about the discovery of our purpose, what brings us here. And that is what is going to, I want you to springboard your year to 2026 into. Let that, the 2026 not be the Xerox copy of 2025. I want 2026 to be completely unstoppable for you. I want you to bring the best version of yourself. I want you to shine. I want you to rock. I want you to kill it in all areas of your life. That's what I dream. Thank you very much, Anu, for doing this. I'm looking forward to the workshop. And I know you've been in meetings and work, but you still made it. That's what I love you for. Thank you very much. And over to our MC, Radhika.
For your wonderful words. As you know, it is now the time to introduce our speaker of the day. But let me remind you all to keep your notes ready and feel free to note down any questions so that we can ask guest speaker during interaction. Moving ahead, it is my pleasure to introduce our guest speaker for today. She brings over 8 years of professional experience. She is based in Dubai, a soft skill trainer and an image consultant with core competencies in leadership development, emotional intelligence, training to the trainer, and more. Academically, she holds a BA and MBA in Human Resource Management and is also a certified professional trainer, which strongly reflects depth of her knowledge and practical approach. Her work focuses on developing confidence, self-aware professionals through structured and self-oriented learning. We are pleased to have her with us today. So please join me in welcoming Miss Anu Bafna.
Thank you so much, Radhika. I'll begin now, right?
It's a bit glitchy, Anu. Yeah, it's a
It's a
bit
bit,
glitchy. Can you speak up a little bit? Yeah.
okay. Am I audible now or still you
Yes.
feel the glitch?
Yes. It is
Wonderful.
okay. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Actually, I'm not at my regular workspace. I am in an art exhibition. I was emptying that. So we'll try to make the most of it. Okay? I'll go very slow and you all will maybe just raise a hand wherever you feel that the voice audio is going very inaudible. Okay, so let us begin. A delightful evening to each one of you. Thank you so much, Radhika, and thank you so much, dear Paramit. Whatever you said about me, I would want to tell the audience that I echo the same thing for her. She's been very generous, very kind when she appreciated and when she highlighted the qualities, and she made me feel good. So, this is a quality which we all need to learn because when we meet somebody and we leave, what remains with them? How you made them feel, your kindness, how you conducted yourself. So, thank you so much, Karan. He said that a goal without a purpose is merely a thought. Who all agrees with this line? I agree. Absolutely. So what about goals? And New Year's is just round the corner. And we all, since we were kids, we are used to those resolutions, which we make in complete delight with full exuberance and excitement. But, we end up not following them. So today we'll talk about how to set a goal and how to follow it consistently and see to it that you successfully achieve. And I would request the audience to let's keep this session interactive. Okay, I can have a show of hands, I can have a thumbs up to say yes, or we can definitely use the chat box to have complete engagement. So tell me, what do you want in life? Like, what more do you want in life? You can use the chat box and keep your paper and pen ready, please. I'll just prompt you with a few reactions. Uh, Perhaps you want to have better health in the coming year, pertaining to fitness, perhaps. What do you want more in life? It can be, you might be thinking of working on some relationship which has been going a little bitter. It can be about learning something, pursuing a new course or learning a new skill. What do you have in mind? Okay, I have the Sana who writes good health with fitness. Okay, I love what Taranum wrote mind, money, and work. We have Divya who writes, I want to gain weight, be regular with yoga. Wow. Um, and professionally complete person. Himaji writes health, wealth, and happiness. Oh, yes, and the list is never ending, I believe. So, usually when we talk about goals, we will discuss how to go about it. We'll discuss the methodologies, the nitty-gritties around that. But let me ask you a very important question here. Why do goals fail? Why do you think goals fail? We all have been there, done that. Set a goal, set a resolution, and not being able to meet it. Why do you can unmute yourself and answer also? Just a raise of hand and you can answer because we are a small number here, and this works perfectly for a workshop and online workshop. A show of hand and please answer. Yes, yes, please.
Ma'am, because we are not consistent and regular with our work.
Absolutely. Anyone else?
Ashvia? Yes.
No, I feel the exhilaration that we feel when we're sitting with a pen and paper, writing down all the goals, that does not stay consistent. And it may vary with our mood. And we get so caught up in something that we completely forget about the list we've made. So I think we need to be mentally aligned. Mental misalignment can also be a major cause for, missing out on the set goals.
Absolutely, I agree with you. And I'm also noting down the responses I'm having. Yes, please, Radhika.
Like not taking actions, just daydreaming about that I want to do this, but not taking action in the right direction.
You go ahead. Okay, do you want to add?
Sometimes it so happens that you may not achieve your goal directly. So the disappointment sets in, and how fast you bounce back or whether or not you bounce back, that affects the goals.
Absolutely, I completely agree with you. So yes, so we had very good responses. Somebody said that because we don't stay consistent. One of them answered that we just daydream. There's no action. We just know, okay, we just make a list with that exuberance, but we fail to execute that. And we had one of our audience say that not mentally aligned. Absolutely. Goals. Goals are not merely tasks. Goals, they pave the way for you. They show you direction. They are your energy boosters. And they become your identity. Why do I say that goals become your identity?
Anu, we are
Because
facing audio glitch again from your side. It's difficult to hear you clearly.
uh,
We are straining our ears to understand what you're saying. So if you could get yourself something plugged in, probably that helps or something. We can pause the session, no worries. Or maybe connect your
I,
phone and use the phone or phone's audio.
okay, just give me a bit. I'll try to connect from the
Yes.
phone as well.
Yes, no worries, Anu. Take care. Take your time. No worries. All right, teachers, let's meanwhile chit chat about the goals. What are your goals? As Hema says, health, wealth, and happiness. Ashpia, healthy and professionally accomplished life. So, what is one thing that you're doing about it? See, you have a goal, but do you have a direction as to how you can achieve that goal? What's the pathway to achieving that goal? Is there a plan? Whether you achieve it or not, that's the secondary thing. But do you right now know how are you going to do it? Let's say Divyal says, I want to gain weight. Definitely she'll have to eat the right kind of food, exercise, eat at the right time, follow a certain diet pattern. Of course, she has to take some action. So what is that pathway to that, to achieving that? Yes. Anyone? If you don't have a plan, it's fine. Yeah. Yes, Anna. You have a plan to buy a new car again?
Oh,
A bigger
sorry,
car in 2026? I
maybe,
said,
ma'am.
okay, continue.
So, to 2026, it's fitness and health, because this year has been a roller coaster as far as my health is concerned. Because
Yes,
last year I met
yes,
with an accident and I got my this ligament structure. So because of that, I had to face many issues this year as far as my knee injury was
yeah,
concerned. So I've
yes,
started the gym this year. Thankfully,
yes,
taking out time, 15, 20
right.
minutes or so, but I'm hitting the gym every day
Absolutely.
and making a
Nice.
point that after dinner I'm going for a walk for at least half an hour.
Right,
So
right.
working in that
Absolutely.
direction.
Great. Anu, you want to test your audio now? No, you're muted, dear. Hmm. Yes. No, you're muted. You need to come off mute. Unmute yourself.
Ma'am, can you try to send her a request maybe to unmute? She'll get a pop-up on her screen. Yeah.
Okay, I did that.
Yes, I
Yeah.
I,
got it. Can you hear me now?
Is it audible, guys? Or no? Can you
It's
can you
better
start
than the
yes.
speaking?
laptop?
Then we'll be able to.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you
Yeah.
start? Hmm.
It's better than the laptop, right?
Hmm. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. It is much better. Hmm.
Yes. So yes, this is how, we don't give it, we don't give up, we don't give in, we keep trying something or the other till we succeed, right? And it's fine, Tarannum, now, right?
It's okay. Not a big difference. Now at least you're audible, but I don't know why the voice isn't very clear. Yeah.
Now,
It
still
looks
not
seems
clear?
like it seems like some network error only. It's not in your device. Yeah. Probably the
I
net.
can put the let me put the data on and see if this helps.
Yes.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
continue and let's assess if this
Yeah.
okay. So we all discussed, like, why goals in life and why do goals fail in life, and I had wonderful feedback from each one of you. I would want to add here that sometimes, what happens, we just vaguely, in a very random manner, pick up a goal that, okay, because my friend is doing it, okay, even I will also jump in the same thing and try to do that. Sometimes there's peer pressure. Perhaps maybe, this applies to students more. When your friends are doing it, your parents pressurize you to pick up the same skill set, the same extracurriculars or some course which you don't want to do. And that you set as a wrong goal because your heart is not there, because you're not mentally aligned with that. Somebody used this term, mentally aligned. So that's a very strong one, of course. And sometimes you just copy paste, sometimes it's a borrowed one. So, when can a goal be successful? When we are mindful about it and we actually want to do. Okay. So, they should be emotionally anchored as well. Just simply copy pasting just because, my friend on the left side is doing or my colleague on the right side is doing, and let me also do the same thing. It doesn't work at times. So, never choose goal in a very random manner or in a very vague manner. A good goal should always feel like a magnet and not a burden. Because what happens, as somebody rightfully mentioned here, that we are very excited when we make that list and we make, this is goal one, goal two, goal three. No, what happens is when it is not mindfully chosen, then after a bit, within days, within weeks, you feel pressurized with that burden. So always pick a goal and make sure that it's like a magnet which is drawing you in a very positive manner and not burdening you. For example, you all have a sheet of paper in front of you with pens, right?
Yeah.
Okay, pick up any number. It can be a 2 digit, a 3 digit, a 4 digit number. Anything, a 1 digit number also.
Should we share it or keep
Any
it in our
any
mind?
number. No, it's totally. You can write it down on the paper you have it. It's just an exercise for you all. No need to share with me. Just write down any number. It can be 99,
Okay.
7,584, any
Okay.
number which comes to your mind. Okay. Beneath that, write down one more number, any number which comes to you. A smaller number this time, perhaps. Beneath that, write down one more number, any digit. Now, in front of all these numbers, put the multiplication sign. Okay. Then add 0, 0, 0 after the multiplication sign. What is the result? Do the math. I'm sure we are all are good with math here.
Same number.
What is it?
It's zero.
Zero.
It's
Zero.
0, 0.
Yes,
No,
anything multiplied by zero is zero.
absolutely. So when you don't put in, when you are not doing something wholeheartedly, you can put in like, 10 days of consistent, you can be there, you can buy the gear, show up and all. You can be there for months or weeks. But if you're not mindful, if you are not goal oriented, if you're not mentally aligned and consistent, the result is going to be zero. So this is the first step, we should know. So how to make the zero excellent and how to proceed and how to meet our goal. So again, the first thing is finding out the why. Why do you want to have this goal? You can write down on the sheet of paper, maybe in the uppercase, write down in bold why. Why do you want a goal? So you can just add your answer also there. And again, as I told you, the topic can be anything. Like mostly you all answered about fitness. It can be about mental health. It can be about learning a new craft, anything. Second thing, write down what. And third, you will write down how. I will take them up one by one. I'm sure we are done. So coming back to the first one where we wrote why. So why do you want to have this goal? Like, how is that going to help you? I want you all to reflect. I want you all to write down your feedbacks, perhaps in one line or one word or one sentence, whatever. For example, I'll just make it very simple for you. If you want to, if it's about fitness, for example, okay, and you have been a very unfit person and you want to fit in that nice dress which you just bought. So what will you do? You would want to start with perhaps a walking routine. Okay. So why do you want that? For your fitness. The funny answer would be because I want to fit in that dress I bought last month, right? So why do you want that? Just write it down. Whatever it is, you want to learn a new course, you want to finish something, whatever. Are you all done? Once you're done with that, we'll move to the second step, or the second question, which says, what? So, what is the step you're going to take for that? Why? You have figured out why do you want to do that, but what do you want to do for that? For example, we go back to the same example of fitness. You might want to start with walking. So, what? What can be walking? You, if you are into Zumba or Pilates, or you're a dance person, you would want to join a dance studio. So, what? You can put down the activity you would want to start with, or you want to start with a nutritionist or a dietitian. The third question we come to, how? When I ask you how here, now with the same context, how are you going to start walking? Perhaps you would want to buy walking shoes, which is a prerequisite. That's mandatory. You should have very comfortable, good walking shoes. Perhaps you can have a walking suit, a track suit. So I'm just going to ask perhaps three volunteers from you. I would love to hear from you for all the questions: why, what, and how. So can I have a show of hands? And let's have three volunteers sharing their responses. Radhika, would you want to go first?
Sure, ma'am.
Thank you.
So, for your question, why? First of all, I wrote in the chat box, I want peace, not to rush for the things. I want that for me. I am
Okay.
not for money, not for health, for nothing, with mental peace, okay, for myself, okay, so that I can spend good quality time with my family. And currently, I am like working in a job and in active with Kids Academy also. So work-life balance is little bit up at us now for me. So I want to slow down, and this is how what I'm going to do for it is um, I'll do meditation and spend quality time with myself. And for how, I would like to add like run away from everything for few days with family, go for a travel, and have some luxurious time
Okay.
with myself and my family. This is my goal for now. Thank you.
Lovely, lovely. Keep it up. I loved it. Anyone else? I want two more. Uh, Miss Sana, would you want to share?
Yeah, sure. So
Yes.
my goal is to achieve more fitness, physical fitness. So so that I can look fit and more young. And what I'm doing in this regard is I've started the gym and I make sure that every day I'm walking also and doing some physical exercise to keep myself fit and healthy. And of course, I'm always on a diet, you can say. And how is like by being consistent and sticking to my diet, because it is very difficult to, kill your cravings when you see good food in front of you, because I'm a big foodie also, to be very honest. I accept that. So, how is self control? And of course, by getting good running shoes, so that keeps me motivated to stay consistent with my goal.
Absolutely. So thank you so much for sharing your responses. I
Thank
want
you.
one more person to share their feedback, please.
Zeba, why don't you
Yes,
go ahead?
yes, Zika. Yes.
Ma'am, it's hi, ma'am. I'm Zeba Sheikh. Nice meeting
Thank
you, Anu, ma'am. And I'm maths tutor in Active Kids. And yeah, my why is I want to let go overthinking. I keep doing overthinking a lot. Like little things matters to me, like emotionally, mentally. So I keep thinking a lot. So I just want to let go. How I should let go? like what I have to do. Like I want to keep myself as busy as I can. So what I do is I keep taking as many tuitions and as many things, whatever time I have in my life, except sleeping. Either I will sleep in those time, or I will be like busy in my taking tuitions after my school. I am a school teacher as well, secondary school teacher. So yeah, I want to let go overthinking. And how? So Sana ma'am said foodie. So she wants as a fitness that she don't want to eat food. But for me, food is something that it helps me to let go my overthinking. So food helps me to make me happy. So yeah, so I eat like not dessert, but the spicy, not dessert kind of things, but the spicy like golgappe, pani puri, pizza, shawarma, momos. That all things I love. When I think too much, so in my dreams sometimes it comes like that. So yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nikita.
So I
That's
want
a
to just let go
wonderful.
overthinking from my life. Rest everything is good and all calm and all cool.
I
Just
understand.
overthinking. Yeah.
Thank you.
Gee.
Thank you
Thank you,
so
ma'am.
much. So, yes, have you observed that we know what we want?
Ma'am, your
We
voice
never,
is buffering. Can't hear
We
you.
can't hear you, Anu. Yeah.
now,
Yeah. Now we can. Yeah.
can you hear me? Yes.
Yes,
So
yes.
we heard the three volunteers. We heard the three responses. So did you all observe that we know what our goals are? We know what, how should we achieve it and what all to do. So the whole plan is right in front of you. Okay, we have made things so complicated in the life that we keep on thinking, oh my God, I'm being bogged down by these things. What to do? But you saw, you all know, you just made the whole action plan. So the first thing when you wrote why, so you have a vision in your mind. So in front of Radhika wrote peace or fitness or there's overthinking, write down a vision as well. See, we can never pour from an empty cup. This can be a caption line too. So what's the vision? You can add a vision there, a very captivating line. It can be a good word also. So the first thing is having a vision. Write down whatever comes to your mind. Something you can always go back and read and you can reflect back upon. Now, step two, when we spoke about what will happen if I do this? If I get into fitness, what will happen? I'll become a fit person. Uh, an overthinker can reduce overthinking and do. So set some milestones for yourself. See, for example, people on a weight loss journey or people who want to get fit, don't be too hard on yourself. What all for example, people who have put on weight, you didn't put on weight in a day or in a week. It's been piling up since maybe years or months. So give your body some time. Don't get too harsh on yourself. Okay, just let yourself be. So when you pick up a goal, set those milestones and set tiny milestones and set little easy ones because then there's no point having a goal because you will feel that, oh my God, despite of running, if every 3 days or every 2 days you're going to check your weight and think, oh my God, I'm running 1 hour every day with very nice Nike shoes and I've got the best running track gear, everything. Still, I'm not losing. Things don't work that way. You have to be consistent and you have to be patient. So when you are setting milestones, please set those milestones. Uh, which will be showing your progress. So please be very mindful when you write down those milestones. So please add the milestones where you have written what. Take 5 seconds to think what you want to do and put it down there. So we are actually making an action plan for your goal. A milestone can be perhaps For example, if I'm 60 kgs old, I can put myself that, after a month, I should be 59. So, which is an achievable goal. I can be 58 also, and that will be a bonus, right? Okay, if we are done with this one, we'll move to the last one where we said how. Can you all hear me? Yeah. So coming to how. So how to do. So let's take baby steps towards whatever goal we are going to set. We'll call them micro steps. Okay. So break it down. And as I told you, don't get too harsh on yourself. It's life is very beautiful. So let's celebrate life each single day how it comes. Okay. So make micro steps as to how you want to do that. Consistency is one answer. You have to, for example, something like running or walking. You have never done it. You want to start. So as I told, buying those shoes will be a motivating factor. Buying that tracksuit will be again a pushing factor that, okay, yes, I'm ready. Set the alarm for tomorrow and keep everything in front of you with a very positive mindset. Day one, even if you walk for 10 minutes, that's a win. That is a progress because from zero, you have at least started walking for 10 minutes or 20 minutes, whatever suits you. Take baby steps towards your goal and with patience and utmost perseverance, you are going to achieve. You will find yourself from 10, you have moved to 20. For example, people often complain with meditation. Somebody here mentioned that meditation also. So it is not easy to start meditation from day one. It takes time. It needs ample practice for that, and you need a good trainer for that, right? So all these things. So when you put down the micro steps, write down whatever comes to your mind because everyone has a different set goal for themselves. So many of us, there are some activities we can begin today itself. Maybe after this workshop, you can start something. It can be reading a book. We all have separate goals, right? It can be anything. And as I told you, it's about fitness. Get your gear ready, get things in place. I'll give you one more very good idea. If you are not into fitness and you actually want to achieve that thing, talk to a friend who's already doing it. Talk to your sister, talk to your best friend, talk to somebody from who you feel inspired and you feel motivated. Talk to that person, get some tips from them, or try to join their group or try to join the morning walk thing they are going for. That will absolutely act as a catalyst because they are going to have a positive influence on you. And you'll have that, oh my God, she's waiting for me. So you'll have that kind of a pressure that, oh, I have to be ready this time. I can't be wasting her time or his time. So these are small hacks I'm just sharing, out of what I practice for myself. You can put it down, maybe like, choose a peer, choose somebody who motivates you quite a bit. And as I told, just be consistent and keep a tab on your progress. And trust me, do you hear some disturbance in the backdrop or I'm clear? I'm clear.
You're
Right.
clear, ma'am. Yeah, you're clear.
Okay. So as I told you, I mean, if you have a partner, involve your partner too. And make him or make her just be around you and help you with that activity. Right? And motivate each other. You never know. And set a time and routine. For example, mostly all of us are working females here. So you can either have an early morning regime, an early morning routine, or else maybe, post work, maybe in the evening. You can have a trainer, you both can start with an online class, whether it is yoga or something. One thing I want to add here, please do not get addicted to those reels. Once we scroll one, then you have an array of reels coming all about fitness, and you'll be like, oh my God, I can do this one. Oh, belly, we have this belly fat loss. Don't follow so many. Just stick to one regime, one reel, or one video you feel, okay, this is doable. Because sometimes they are insane videos, so don't go on a reelathon, I would say. Stick to one or two. Write it down, save those videos, share with your partner. Start doing that. You want to write down the points, you can do that. And the day is not over till you call it a day, isn't it? So it's you who's the anchor, who's going to decide things for yourself. So you're going to control everything. So you have the remote control. So when you are doing it, use it wisely, use it mindfully. So I'm sure everyone has an action plan in front of her. So have you all given yourself
Ma'am,
a timeline? Yes,
I just
Nitya.
want to make one thing clear. Overthinking not in sadness, overthinking in goodness, like to achieve something. I overthink like how to achieve this goal. I overthink that, like aiming, focusing, not in just as a sad part, overthinking in a good way. This I wanted to say, I forgot to say good way. So yeah, in achieving
That's
that
okay.
goal,
That's
A,
okay.
manifesting, yeah. So I keep overthinking that. So I want to just let go and I want to be in that present moment. Okay, okay, it will happen. Okay, don't think too much about future. Be in your present. Yeah, okay, relax. Like that way I was saying, overthinking. Rest is all
I
calm
got
and
you. I
good.
got you.
G.
That's
And no
very nice,
partner. I
Nitya.
don't have partner, ma'am.
That's
Yeah.
totally okay. When I say partner, it can be your friend also. See, we all are blessed with friends around us. So perhaps pick up somebody who shares the
I'll share with
same
Miss
vibe.
Tarannum ma'am now. My reels. Okay, ma'am?
Yes, yes. Always have somebody to be around you and who can motivate you. Perhaps who knows that you might be motivating him or her in your own way. Okay. So now, my dear, we all have an action plan in front of her. We know why, what, and how. So from tomorrow, let's not wait for New Year's. New Year's is just around the corner. So till New Year starts, till New Year begins, why not we all do this warm up? And I leave the onus with Tarannum that she can do a follow up maybe after a week or 10 days and just check on all of you that I hope you all are doing it honestly and sincerely. So Tarannum, I leave it up to you that you will check their action plans, what each one of them wrote.
Sure,
Now,
that's my
moving
homework.
to
Yeah, I will do that.
yes, yes. So
Miss
that
Anu,
is
we
how
just
you
wanted
can.
to add something. I think we are moving to the next segment now after the
Yes,
goal setting.
yes,
Okay, right.
yes.
So if you could just pause, and I wanted to add something from my experience
Please, yes,
that I've
yes,
done
please.
is, whenever I would sit for goal setting, we want to achieve everything best in all areas of our life, and then we end up achieving nothing. So what I did was, and this is also backed by research, um, is have a goal for all these four areas of life. One is health, relationships, career, money. So it's called HRCM. When you have a goal, see, because what a lot of people do is they have a goal for money and career. So they work bloody hard to get that money, to get that income, but then they postpone their health and their relationships. They have no social life. They have, zero health, exercise or physically active. So hence they invite problems into their life. But even the research says that when you look into these four areas of life and have a goal in each, okay, and one goal could have many sub goals. So don't restrict yourself to just overthinking as one goal, Zeba. There could be several other sub goals that could help you to achieve that bigger goal. So have your goal,
Sure,
an
ma'am.
overarching
Yes.
goal with some sub goals in it for each of these four areas of life. And if you feel it's impossible, it's just a limiting belief. We all can achieve it. It's just ourselves saying no to, well, my focus is only money. But if you're going to be only focusing on money, the other three areas are not going to bring joy, peace, and happiness to you, even if you are able to hit that
Hmm.
mark of money or income. So this is what I believe, and I have practiced this for this entire 2025. What are these goals and sub goals in each of these areas of life? And they have helped me quite a bit. So I wanted to share this experience with everybody.
Thank you so much,
Yep.
Tarannum, for this
Thank you
testimony.
so much,
And
ma'am.
yes, and very good share actually, because as you said, health, relationships, career, and money. Health, why do we put it first? There used to be a saying we all must have gone through, I'm sure. As a kid, I was 5 years old when I read that when wealth is lost, nothing is lost. then there was something when something else is lost, something is lost. And when it said when health is lost, all is lost. So yes,
Mhm.
health is always on the epitome of, it's on the top of the pyramid, because
Yes.
a sound body leads to a sound mind. So if you're not healthy within, you will never be able to deliver, never be able to execute anything. So very rightfully shared. Thank you so much, Taranum, for that testimony here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, so this is how, following the right way and being consistent, we can make this zero excellent. So after whatever your number and the multiplication sign, we are going to add some numbers and remove that zero. But you are in charge and it's only you who can do it. So find out a way. We all are very super smart human beings. And in this era, help is everywhere. You just need to figure out the path you need to choose. Okay. Now coming back to something very, very important. We we all love to dress up. We all love to doll up, don't we? Right? So
Yes.
when yes. So when we have to dress up, what all do we consider? We factor in, what time of the day is the event. What is the event? Is it a formal one, a semi-formal one? It's a social one. And then are you going to be a speaker? Are you the main person? Are you the MC? What role are you playing in that meeting or that activity or this whatever thing you're going for, right? Now, majority of us here are online teachers. I assume, right, Radhika? Yes, true, right? So,
Both,
Online,
yeah.
offline,
o-
both.
Both, yeah.
online, offline, both. So, offline, yes, and offline you are in a classroom, right? But when you are imparting education online, the screen is your classroom, okay? And your physical presence is limited to your voice, the tone of your voice, and your appearance. And I think it's only a part of you can be seen. Perfect, isn't it? So I will talk more about the online presence. Offline presence, of course, it's just going to be an extension of the online thing. So when you are in an online classroom, the screen is your classroom, right? So there's no physical presence. You all are virtually connected. So
Yes.
tell me, yes. So in one word, tell me, when you dress up for an online session, what do you think? You just randomly pick up the first top you see, you just randomly pick up the first shirt which you see. How do you dress up? Do you put in the efforts to dress up, or you're always running from pillar to post, or how is it? In just one word, tell me.
I
I want
comb
three
my
people to answer.
hair. I
Okay.
comb my hair, put my earrings, put my lipstick, and
Mm-hmm.
then and the top properly, and then the pajama and the whatever I wear, the jeans or the shalwar I have, the top bottom that cannot be seen, but I do wear it, and the upper part till here is visible, like the bow you can see. Yeah. So this much. Today I didn't wear earring because I'm putting this earphone and it's covered with my hair and my open hair is there. So yeah, I put my lipstick definitely. You can see. Just to
Thank you
look
so much. That's
more.
very sweet of you, Ziba.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Hemaji, would you want to share? Thank you. Thank you, Ziba.
Yeah, so basically, I brush my hair, comb my hair, lipstick, and yeah, something that is comfortable while I'm online. That's it.
That's it. So, I'm pretty sure that each one of us, whether it's an offline thing or an online thing, we always put in that effort to look good, to look presentable. Tell me something. Let me take you back to your school days or college days. We have all had good teachers, good professors, but a few, their personality stays with us. Why? Because, of course, of the teaching style, and then because of their appearance. Okay, the outer personality, maybe it was their saris, or if it was their sandals, or the hairstyle, or the scarves. Oh my god. So we all remember those things. Now, because those teachers, those professors presented themselves well, they are still in our memory. So what happens in an offline or an online class when a facilitator, when a teacher is well dressed? What happens when you are well dressed? Don't you feel more confident? I feel we all do, right? So when you look confident, you look more prepared. And this is the message you're putting across because seeing you like that, your student across the screen, even he or she feels prepared because he sees a very presentable, a very confident teacher online. It really helps, isn't it? So, as Miss Hema added, and we heard from Miss Zeba also that they put a dash of lipstick and they do their hair and they wear something comfortable so that they all look very, very presentable. See, we all are into such a profession where the kids pick up from us, whichever age group they are from. They are absolutely, they are inspired from us, they are influenced by us. It is not only our way of teaching, it is also the way you are presenting yourself, okay, the way you are dressing. I would always, when I would have the sessions of power dressing, so here I'm going to keep it very crisp and very, succinct to the topic. So when you are online, try to pick up colors of even tones. Pick up solid colors. Let's not wear something of haphazard print, which is very which is like eye irritating. And please stay away from wearing very tight clothes or baggy clothes because throughout the session you'll always feel very uncomfortable. You'll be pulling it here or like trying to adjust it here. So it will be a distraction to you as a teacher and also to your student who will be like, oh my God, and then they'll be just making fun that okay, she wore this, she is very uncomfortable, she kept on adjusting her strap, she kept on adjusting this and that. I'm sure you all must have seen that as a student or something. So did anyone go through that? You wore something and something went wrong during your session. Did it happen? Never.
Uh,
So yeah.
Ma'am, yeah, it happened with me once. Um,
Okay.
when I was trying to learn how to dress up and how to be presentable. So that
Uh,
is when I was wearing an uncomfortable top. Uncomfortable as in it was sleeveless, and I was wearing that in class. So Miss Tarana was there, and it was my first or second session. So she told me the importance of being presentable, and then from that time onwards, I started, being presentable while I'm teaching online. So that
absolutely.
was one incident that I could remember. Yes.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, Vivian. Thank you. So we all have been, someday or the other, we all know the power of power dressing, but still, sometimes we make mistakes. But the best part is we should learn from that mistakes and try not to repeat that. Okay. So when you choose an outfit for an online or an offline class, please be very, try if it's a new dress, if it's a new pant or a new shirt or something, try it beforehand, try it a night before and just see if the fitting is fine. So that, at the 11th hour, you're not running like a headless chicken trying to fix something, or you just think, okay, let me just wear it like that, just put a scarf and go. No, because what will happen, you'll be distracted all the time because you'll be conscious of some button, which is going to pop open. Or as Divil mentioned here, it was a sleeveless thing, and perhaps later she said that she's not too comfortable with that. So what happens when you become very conscious of your dressing, of some body part showing in a wrong way? What happens? You get distracted, and the domino effect is the whole class gets distracted. First of all, online sessions become challenging. Offline are always better, but we all resort to online because of
Yeah.
changing times, because it's a global thing. So we try to connect globally. Like today, we are
Hmm.
having this session. We all are in different parts of Dubai, UAE, or Gulf, or whatever. Okay. So if you are doing an online session also, and only a part of you is going to be visible, please be mindful and please be watchful of your tone and what you are dressed up. Okay. Like for today, I'm wearing a sari. I would have worn maybe a trouser and a shirt, but today I'm wearing a sari because I was emceeing an event. So I try to keep it subtle so that I do justice to both my roles as a facilitator here and as an MC there also. So, and when we speak about makeup, yes, one thing I would want to add here, girls, I'm not using the word ladies, I'm saying girls, okay? So when you're doing your makeup, also try to keep it subtle. Those loud eye makeups or loud lipsticks and mascaras, they don't work well at all with your role as a teacher, as a professor, as a facilitator. Okay, that's just going to be just a distraction for the students. When a student sees his teacher well dressed, well presented, he can sense the confidence. And this again acts as a domino effect because the student himself is very active in the class and he's listening to you. So be very watchful of what you're going to
Mindful.
wear, very mindful, very watchful of what you're when you select a dress, please be very mindful of what color scheme you are picking up, okay? It's not only about the kind of dress, it's also about the patterns on the dress. Please be watchful, always stay presentable, always look professional because you are casting an impression on your students who are in the tender age. Perhaps they are 10, 12, perhaps they are 16, 18, where they are starting to shape up their personality, and you don't want to rub on a wrong effect, right? Because kids learn directly and indirectly a lot. Many of us, I'm sure if I ask you all, at least I'll have two stories wherein you will share that, okay, I still follow this style I picked up from my teacher. I'll share one thing. I always wear my watch like this because my teacher used to wear it like that. Usually we have the dial on the top of the wrist. But one of my teachers way back in school, she used to wear it like that. And she used to watch. So I found this a very smart way, something very different from others. So as a teacher, you can always add a subtle accessory, perhaps a scarf or a pin somewhere, which will become an identity, which your kids, which your students will always remember. So can I have maybe a story from your personal this thing, like what you remember from your teachers and you are following that? Yes, Hemaji.
So basically, I had a teacher. I am from a convent school. So I had an English teacher, and she used to dress so beautifully, very simple clothes. Okay, simple dresses. So even when I go to school, I dress up very simply, but believe me, my students always compliment me. Miss, I like your top. Miss, I like the way you dress. I also have nowadays, since I travel, so I put a hairband. So they find that very nice. They say, we used to wear when we were babies. So I said, yeah, I'm a baby, just like you. So I have received numerous compliments from them.
Interesting, interesting. So this is what it is, you keep things simple, less complicated, and then you create a style for yourself, and this leaves a longer impact on the students as well. And as I told you, power dressing gives you the power, puts you in that required authority, makes you very confident. Imagine you being on the stage as a facilitator or an anchor or a speaker, and you're not well dressed. When I say well dressed, it doesn't have to be a new dress every time. It has to be clean set of clothes, well ironed, and with a subtle tone. Like solid colors are always welcome when I speak of corporates or when I speak of teachers and professors. When I speak about being a professional, it starts from your clothes because that's how you learn to be confident. Imagine you are just wearing a very crisp suit, a corporate suit, and you walk on the stage in a very confident manner. So that image is cast. Before you even start with your content, people sit silently and people just, now they are waiting, now they are wanting to hear from you. So this is before even you start your tone, before even you start your words, this is the influence which should come with your clothing. And mind you, I am not pointing at brands or like costly clothes. They have to be clean and they have to be ironed and they have to be in tandem with your profession. Have you ever seen a doctor who's shabbily dressed? Will you ever go to a doctor who's shabbily dressed? No, we will refrain from going to, right? So maybe it's a superficial thing, but this is how you cast the first impression. And because all of us are from the noble line of education, so we have to be really watchful of how you dress up. Clean lines, no deep cleavage showing tops or blouses and all. You are casting a wrong impression.
try to be very, very mindful, very watchful of what we are wearing. And as I told you, it's going to cast a domino effect. You will start with a bang and you are going to end seamlessly, very smoothly. So, are you all with me on this? Yes, Miss Sana.
I agree with what you're saying, ma'am.
Yes.
So,
Would
yes,
anyone, yeah, yes.
we have
And
to
anyone
dress
else
up
would,
professionally. We
yeah.
have to dress up very smartly when we are in the class because this happened once with me. I would love to share it here. In
Yes,
Ramadan,
ma'am.
we usually avoid putting lipsticks, though it's allowed,
Hmm.
but we avoid putting lipsticks. So I entered the class without a lipstick that day, and my student, he was like, did you run out of lipsticks, ma'am? So I was like, why? So he was like, oh, you look very dull today. So I missed putting on the lipstick today. So he said, okay, why don't you use some filters today? So they started suggesting the filters. This was SS1 batch, ma'am. The Talha and
Well, yeah.
Rahman.
Taha and Tahura. Yeah,
Taha, Tahura, Talha and all. So
yeah.
that's the thing. Children, they notice each and everything. Even if you're not
Right.
getting your earrings, they point out that also. So
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
that is the
Same,
impact we have
ma'am.
on students.
Even I
Yes.
would like to share. I was in Delhi for wedding, as I told you, and Samaira class was there, and I came from Haldi. My sister's son, Haldi function was going on, and right after 1 hour, Samaira class was there, and I put eyeliner with the eyeshadow, everything. Usually, I don't put, like, it's for me, it's just only on functions. I put eyeliner and eye makeup, and my eyebrows were done. And she's like, "Ma'am, come closer." I said, yeah, Samaira, what happened? I know she was going to tell me this. She's like, come closer. So I said, yeah. Did you put glittery eyeshadow and eyeliner? I said, yeah. How did you notice? Ma'am, you look so beautiful. Miss, please put every day. Please put every day. I said, okay. I was started blushing so badly. And I'm like,
So
okay,
you
now
see, we are
come back,
teaching.
let's study. So yeah, they do notice, even though it is online, offline also, ma'am. As Sanam said, offline, when we go, we don't put lipstick in the Muslims Ramadan. We don't put anything because it's going in our mouth, so we don't put. So they literally say, ma'am, you look so dull today, and you look like, something. Are you not well? You don't put kajal. Are you not well? So they directly say that like this. And after Eid, we come back to our original thing, and yeah, okay. So they do notice online, whether it is online, whether it is offline, they do notice every detail. So Samaira is like, come,
Absolutely, I
miss,
agree
comes
with you. I
front.
agree
What?
with
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Yes, Ms. Ziba. So we are teaching a very smart bunch here who are well aware of all these things and they'll always pinpoint. And one more thing I would want to add here, we spoke about the dress part, we spoke about the makeup part. I would also want to add here, please refrain from using those chunky jewelry or something which are eye catchy. And, we have special occasions to doll up and dress up like that. So do stay away when you are picking. If you want to, if you're a jewelry person, pick up statement pieces, something very subtle which speaks about your identity. It should become your signature style rather than having those chunky whatever here or there. And it is not healthy also for an everyday routine. So when you are creating a style, please keep it subtle because in this profession, it is all about how you're presenting yourself with subtlety because you're casting an impression on the growing generation. Perfect. Taranam, would you want to add in something here or share something from your childhood thing? Like if there was some teacher who really impressed you with her dressing style or his dressing style?
Well, Anu, thank you very much. I'm the purpose of having this kind of workshop was for awareness, to create more awareness among teachers. Being the speaking coaches, visual communication is the category where clothing comes in. And if we look at verbal communication, vocal communication, and we ignore visual communication, that's like a big miss because our clothing speaks before we do. So I wanted this to be very clear. The intent was that my teachers understand that no matter how well prepared you are, you've practiced your speech to the T, you are ready for the event, but you've not spent time and energy in dressing yourself up and choosing the right accessories, it's going to fall flat. Of course, my intent was not just limited to online presence, but thanks you covered that bit as well. Since we always connect, I think most of them have not met in person yet, so we've always seen them online as the only. But I'm generally seen them consistent with their dressing. Of course, Divyal mentioned this. A reason of why I clarified that you should not be wearing sleeveless, because at times being in the position that we are in, we want to convey authority and power. The moment you look that you haven't spent that much of time in dressing yourself up, it shows you kind of give away your power. It robs you of the power. So with Divyal, the concern was, she's the youngest of all our team members. So if she dresses up like a teenager, she's going to give that impression to our clients that yes, I'm a teenager, even though she's not, but she looks like that. So even if you look in a certain way, it is not that okay, you're going to say, well, I'm lean, or this is how I am, what else I can do. But you can surely do. And it is a whole set of creative instincts. You play around with colors, you choose garments that make you look you know authoritative and powerful, adding 3 layers of garments, trousers, shirt, and a blazer. That surely marks that impression, right? So in no way we can say that, well, this is how I am, this is how I look like. So I always love seeing teachers coming well dressed, especially during contest times. I have seen, the other day Sana's contest was there, and she was looking so pretty with the kind of color that she was wearing, with a nice neck piece that just stood out to me, and I'm sure it stood out to her parents and her students as well, because she knew this event is important to me and I treat this with a lot of importance. So she spent that much of time in looking different for that particular event. So I do notice details, though I don't mention all the time, but I do notice this. And it is not just me, it is about whoever you interact with, whoever you spark conversations with. People do notice that. And it is not just limited to that, it is an extension of who you are. Like Anu, you will always see her wearing the right color, the right jewelry, the right hair. I think nothing goes wrong when she comes dressed for meetings. I'm not just flattering you, Anu, but this is true. I do notice, because so I can learn and I can emulate that. And that's what stands out when you are on stage. It's like you own the stage. I've never seen you've seen people drifting away because of the way you bring everybody the attention that you hold. So I want my teachers to also have that presence. So that was the intent of having and conducting this session. Teachers, translate this into your real life, whatever you are learning here. Don't take it just another reel or a short that we are conducting for you for 30 seconds attention span that we have. Translate it and practice it into your real life, because you it's more important than you would imagine ever. It's super important. Visual communication speaks more than words. So go ahead and just do it. Also, help your children on this journey. Imagine if you dressed up, you look the best, but your children are not up to the mark. So correct them, tell them why is it important for them. I see kids coming in with, t-shirts that are not even washed. There are stains on t-shirts. I have seen that. There are children who are wearing such dainty clothes, but teachers don't correct. That isn't the right thing. You notice it, correct them, and put them on the right category. I always do this with my class as well. Whenever I find them not in appropriately dressed, I give them time to go change and come. I do not continue my class or do not allow students to sit in that manner. So it's about the standards that you set. It's the time that you are giving, to that class. And you want children to understand this as an utmost important practice. It's not just, it's an online class, I sit in my pajama and I lie down on my bed. No, it's a classroom and we maintain that standard. So it starts with you, teachers. Go ahead, make a mark and help children on this journey as well. That's what I want to say. Anu, you want to continue taking questions, or do we close the session here?
Thank you so much for wrapping it up for me, Taranum. Very, very well. You told that they need to translate this thing, and you also added about the kids who come, and the teachers are supposed to address that thing also, not in a very good way. We can always make them aware that when they come to the class, they have to be properly
Yes,
dressed up with clean clothes. That's what.
yes,
Yeah. Yeah, I can. I think we can wrap up the session. We can. I can take
yes.
questions for
We
sure.
open the floor for questions if anyone has to ask anything in specific to goals and personal image. If you have specific questions, please feel free. We have next 5 minutes to wrap up. I don't want to take a single minute extra. So yes, anyone else? Any questions? Yes, Radhika, quick.
So, ma'am, I would like to ask you that can self-image change over time and how?
Yes, self-image definitely can change over time, but you have to put in the effort because nothing happens on its own, right? Even to eat food, you have to begin your spoon or your fork and put it in your mouth too, and then it goes in. So it's an effort which has to come solely 100% from your side. So when you create a self-image, please do not copy paste. Everyone has a unique style. Be at ease with whatever image you're trying to construct for yourself. Don't just follow any celebrity or somebody at your work thing. Okay, it is very good to get inspired. It is good to get influenced, but then create your own unique style because one size doesn't fit all at all. Maybe red lipstick might suit Miss A, but Miss B, it might look very different, right? So just create your own style. Keep trying. Do not shy away from trying or trying new things. It's always good. It's always good to keep exploring whether it's with your makeup style, whether it's with your hairdo or it's with your garment, whatever. Stay consistent and create a circle, a very signature style for yourself. Just now we had Taranum talking, appreciating how Miss Sana dressed up. Now, I was not even there. I don't know how she dressed up, what neckpiece she wore. But now I have an impression that, oh my God, she was looking wow to her parents, to the whole audience she was catering to. I hope I have answered it.
Yeah, right. And if I may add a very small bit, teachers, go back and check your display image on your different social media if you are there or on the WhatsApp as well, because it conveys a lot. Maybe, it is not appropriate. It doesn't look, forget professional. I'm not saying you stick a professional image on your display picture, but just take a look at it because, that does matter as well. Maybe you've never noticed it, but it does help if you look at it and see how is it that you are coming across to a new audience who comes to your page. Because as I said, your purpose is not just to stick to my academy. I want you to grow in life. I want you to flourish. So don't just stick to what you are now. Don't just recreate your version next year. See how you can bring that subtle change in different aspects of your life, and you will see how you become unstoppable. So that is, I think, a good thing to end today's session with, is to be your unstoppable version, to be limitless. The world is beautiful with so many creative things that you can explore. But again, sometimes you may mess up, but that is going to help you to know where you're lagging. But unless you try, you won't know that. So go ahead, do that, and also reflect on the goal setting that Miss Anu mentioned about. Pause, reflect, and see what goals you have. Think about the four areas that we discussed: health, relationship, careers, and money. See where are those goals, see where you can fit them in. And yeah, springboard into the new year with new zeal, happiness, and fresh opportunities are waiting for you. Yes. Right. So thank you, Anu, for doing this. I would like to hand it over to our MC. I think she has something else to wrap up with. Yes, Radhika.
Thank you, ma'am. Just a moment. Yes, I'm sorry. Uh, I would really thank to Miss Anu Bafna, ma'am, for taking out her wonderful time and giving an insightful advices and practical guidance on self-image and personal growth. I would also like to thank our academy leadership for their constant support in making this workshop possible. I'm thankful to all my lovely colleagues, all the teachers here, all the participants for active involvement and thoughtful questions. And thank you everyone for being a wonderful audience. We truly appreciate your presence and participation. Thank you so much. Good night. Have a great time ahead.
Thank you, Radhika. Done so beautifully. She was so excited for this. She's like, I'm going to do the MC part. And
Yeah.
I'm like, just go ahead and do
I can
it.
see it
She
all.
did it so beautifully. Well
I
done,
wanted to
Radhika.
come out of ma'am, you remember that how was I in the first
I
session?
know,
I
I know.
just wanted to come out of my comfort zone. That is the
Yes,
thing
yes,
I want.
yes, 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 yes,
Kudos
yes.
to you.
Excellent. You are unstoppable, my girl. Good.
Yes.
Ma'am, let's take
Okay,
one
everyone.
photo.
We take a selfie. Yes, everyone. Just pose yourself a bit closer to the camera and a big smile. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Anu, for doing this. Thank you. I love you so much for conducting this workshop for my teachers.
So,
And all the insights that you shared were valuable. Okay. Thank you. And I will surely follow up on their goals. I'll do that every meeting. All right. And next session, teachers, we have a creative writing workshop that's planned for you. Do not miss it. Do not. Even if you're a public speaking teacher, this learning is going to help you in anywhere you go, whether you want to teach your own child or students outside. It's going to help you. Okay, so yes, I'll see you in the next week, and thank you, everyone. We sign off. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss
thank,
Anu.
Yes,
thank
Ruman,
you.
please share
Thank you,
the
Mr.
certificate.
Annum. Bye bye.
Yeah,
Thank
Ruman,
you.
please
Bye
share the
bye.
Thank you,
certificate
Preet.
with Sanu. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye, everyone. Good night.
Bye. Good
Right,
night.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good night. Good night.